I'm Alpha Trivette, and here is my 5-minute view of the world, starting the clock right now. And saying hello to my global audience. Yeah, there is one, actually. I want to say, hey, if you're listening right now at chilledradio.co.uk, or if you're watching at kellyandalpha.com, or at NRS, as in newradiostar.blogtronic, spelled blogtronics.net/alpha. Wherever you are, thank you very much for making this a part of your day. Your thoughts, your comments, and even your criticisms would be appreciated. But as I do, try to keep it cordial. Okay? All right. While we're talking about England, congratulations to the new Prime Minister, David Cameron. Good luck, Dave. Mr. Prime Minister, I guess you have to form a coalition with the Democratic Labour Party, and as I understand it, they're not too crazy about us Yanks. We have a great friendship. We want to keep it that way, and I trust you will. Now let's talk about Europe for a bit, because I don't think we're learning any lessons from what's going on in Greece right now. Here's my take on the whole thing. We are throwing money at a solution when money is not necessarily the solution. It's more the problem, or at least the lack of. My take is that the government of Greece has acquiesced to labor unions far too long, giving them shorter work weeks, higher salaries, bigger pensions, and early retirement. And they've done the same thing for all the government workers. So the working class has depleted to the point where it can't pay for all those things, in addition to all the entitlements, handouts, public housing, public health care, and all that. So there's no money left to pay for this. And now they're revolting in lots of ways. My problem is America is doing the same thing. We are walking down that same path when we know it does not work. Today, there's going to be a bill introduced in Congress, cap and trade. Now, the green people will tell you it's all about reducing the carbon emissions in the air. It's all about creating a cleaner, greener environment. No, it's not. It's all about somebody making a lot of money and transferring that money to other people. It's all about the transfer of funds and money. That's pretty much it. Here's what it is. I produce something that you like and you need and you buy. The byproduct of that production is I belch. Well, you're not crazy about my belches, but you like what I produce, so you buy it. Then the government comes along and says, you know, your belches are causing some carbon gases to go in the air. Yeah, I know, but I can't help it. I got to in order to produce this stuff everybody wants. So the government says, well, we're going to pass a law, and that will allow certain people well connected to the government, by the way, who will be able to set up an exchange, so they can exchange carbon credits that will allow you to belch. Okay, I'll still be belching, right? Yeah, you'll just be paying us for the right to belch. It's kind of a license to belch. Okay, I'll have to do one of two things. Either I'll have to figure that it's going to be way too expensive for me to pay you in order to belch and quit producing this thing that everybody likes, or I'll keep producing this thing everybody likes and go ahead and pay you and just pass the cost on to them. Whatever, you'll have to pay us. That's pretty much it. During the campaign, Barack Obama admitted that this cap and trade bill that he is very much in favor of is going to, quote, necessarily cause electric rates to skyrocket. Is that what you want? You want your electric rates to skyrocket? Do you want any of your expenses to skyrocket while your income is not skyrocketing? I don't think so. And by the way, who got the right to tax who? Now, see this, at the risk of sounding like a Abbott and Costello routine, who I'm talking about is the World Health Organization. They want to levy a tax on business transactions and the internet. Who gave who the authority to tax whom? You see what I'm saying here? They want to use it for R&D and to be able to distribute drugs and medicine and all the other thing. Here again, transfer of money and wealth from this country, countries that normally produce, to countries that don't produce, and it's all about the transfer of money. But I want to know who did this. Who is saying, yeah, a quasi-UN agency has the right to levy a tax on you? It doesn't make any sense to me. When did that happen? How did that all come about? And then I read this story about Israel saying that Russia is going to be supplying nuclear technology to Syria, and that Korea is already shipping weapons of mass destruction to Syria. And I look around and I think, I'm in a Western movie. You know the scene where the good guys look around and all around the rim, all around the horizon, there's Indians standing there. And you got to think to yourself, nothing good is going to come of this. We're not learning any lessons, folks. I hope you learn a lesson from this, however. The answer to the brain stretcher question, the one word that appears in 1 of every 5 divorce filings in Great Britain, Facebook. Wow. Think there's a cause and effect there? Could be. That is my 5-minute view of the world. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see you next time.